What is going on, guys? It's Chris here, and today on this weekly, it's just going to be me as Dan is visiting family. We're going to be talking about some PvP related stuff that they released this week, such as map size, keep upgrading, low level in PvP, and swapping weapons. I'm going to go over each individual topic, and I hope you enjoy. First off, I just want to wish you all a happy Christmas, or a late happy Christmas, and I hope your Christmas was magical and awesome and cool. And here's to a new year, guys. So let's get straight into it, and the first topic we have is map size. Now when I mean map size, I mean they want to know how big the map is in Cyrodiil. How much time does it take to get from one end of the map to the other? And they said it would still take longer than our team spent presenting the dungeon at QuakeCon. Now if you haven't seen that, we actually have a video on that, and you can click the screen now, a little annotation will bring you there. And they said considering the enemy players you're likely to bump into, the aggressive NPCs, the wide berth you'd need to give keeps to avoid getting caught into battle, and the fight you'd have to put up to avoid the temptation of loot in the ruin you just passed. Well, you probably spend a lot longer. So the map in PvP is meant to be generally based around exploration. It's not going to be one big flat land. There's obviously going to be mountain ranges. There's going to be keeps that you could stand up on top of. There's going to be ruins that you could put vantage points on, etc., etc. I reckon, in my personal opinion, that there'll be lots of kind of open areas and then enclosed areas such as forests or even rocky kind of mountains or even little towns that would be inside of Cyrodiil that we'd be able to go in, interact with, and be able to own up epic battles in there. Now, when they're asking about the length of the map, it's pretty big. I did cover a map guide for PvP recently. I don't know if it's up or not yet, but it should be. And I reckon that the map will be generally bigger than most MMOs we've seen. Traveling the map will probably take a lot longer than you'd usually think, as they said, you might get caught up in some battles, you might get caught up in some keep taking, or even looting. Might see a chest, might have to pick lock. You never know, you never know. So let's get into the next topic, which is keep upgrading. Now, keep upgrading. How do keep improvements work? Are they visual, bigger walls, towers, etc., or just an increase that the keep stats? Now, this is a really good question because I've actually been wondering this myself, and they've actually given us an answer. Each resource near a keep controls specific upgrades for it. Farms upgrade the guards, mines upgrade walls, and lumber mills upgrade the keep stores. Walls and doors gain more hit points from these upgrades, while guards get better abilities. There are some visual upgrades. Walls receive improvements on their corners and the sections nearest the postage doors, which are like the front doors. These upgrades occur over time, as long as the same alliance owns the resources and the keep. So now we actually know that what farms specifically do. They're for the guards. We know that mines are for the walls, and we know that lumber mills are for the keep stores. Now preferably, I'll probably be focusing on lumber mills and mines. I don't think farms will be a priority over those. I reckon we'll go lumber mill, mines, farms, because of the fact that you want your doors to stay up, you want your walls to stay up. You don't really care about your guards if you've got 600 or 700 people on one big keep, right? I mean, come on, who wants to just have an awesome NPC when you could have an awesome epic battle instead? So, upgrading keeps, I reckon there'll be upgrades for resources as well, to not the extent that keeps will be, but I reckon they'll add some sort of defensive system where you could, let's say if you've got 10 in the resource, you could use some of that to upgrade the resource itself. So going into the next topic, low levels in PvP. Now what does this mean? Let's just get straight into the question first, give my little topic and then their answer. So they ask, low level characters can access Cyrodiil, a level 10 obviously. They aren't as strong as high level characters. We know low level characters will be useful on the battlefield, but will they have a chance against a veteran player? Now I reckon they will, but you'd have to have some sort of numbers. But let's go into the answer that they gave us. They said it really depends on the player behind the character. Of course you need skill. We've seen fights where a level 50 character has been killed by a level 10. Of course, there's strength in numbers. So even a high skilled level 50 character can be taken down by several low level characters. We're working diligently to find the best balance point so that levels are still important and benefit your character in Cyrodiil. So you've heard it here basically, you can still own it up, you could probably even still become Emperor at level 10. It just all depends on what way you play your character. As I said, it depends on the player behind the character. You could go in as a level 10 Templar and completely annihilate a bunch of level 50. It's all up to the player, it's all up to you guys to actually prove yourselves worthy of becoming the Emperor, of becoming the better PvPer. So that's all that was here. Oh no, there's one more topic. Whoops, which is swapping weapons. But they just said, can you swap weapons instantly? Yada yada yada. You can. Takes about 1 second, and you unlock it at level 15. So yeah, but that's just basically swapping weapons. It's not really important. We knew that already. But yeah. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this weekly. It was a pretty quick one. Dan was away visiting family, which is fine. You know, we all gotta do it. I was pretty sick over Christmas, but I'm better now, and I said to make a video for you guys on the Sunday. So I hope you have an amazing new year. We'll see you all in 2014. Here's to another amazing year, guys. Here's to another 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you around. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure if you haven't already to hit the like button, leave a comment below, and please subscribe for more content. You're going to love your stay here. As always, Chris here. Thanks for watching.